morning students. Today I am going to discuss about material requirements planning for BCA second semester students from their paper software engineering. At the end of this session you people would be able to know what is called material requirements planning, why it is important, and what are the benefits of MRP or material requirements planning. Now I will discuss one by one each and every topic. First of all, I will discuss what is material requirements planning. Basically, MRP is a planning and control system for inventory, production and scheduling. MRP converts the master schedule of production into a detailed schedule so that you can purchase raw materials and components used mostly in the manufacturing and fabrication industries. This system is a push type of inventory control, meaning that organizations use forecasting to determine the customer demand for products. The manufacturing or fabrication company will forecast the amount and type of products they will purchase along with the quantity of materials to produce them. They then push the products to the consumers. This contrasts with a pull system where the customer first places an order. The main disadvantage of a push system is its vulnerability when sales vary. In this scenario, the forecasts become inaccurate, which for manufacturing cause either a shortage of inventory or an excess of inventory that requires storage. And inventory is divided into two categories: independent and dependent demand. Basically, independent demand is a desire for finished products such as cell phones or automobiles, and dependent demand is the demand for components, parts or incomplete assemblies such as phone screens or tires for automobile, and quantities for the dependent demand by determining quantities for the independent demand. And now I will discuss why MRP is important. Manufacturing is only one industry that relies on the appropriate balance between supply and demand. Whether you work in a bakery or in a technology firm, implementing material requirements planning can dramatically benefit your company. Although originally intended exclusively for the manufacturing and fabrication industries, MRP is applicable to almost any industry, including the service industry. This is because MRP focuses on two universal concerns of business: customers and resources. And MRP analyzes all company activities in terms of customer demands and manages all company resources via its own logic and data processing. Now, some guide will teach you all about MRP from basic concepts to more advanced topics. Now I will discuss why is MRP important. The three key questions that you must ask when planning for dependent demand are: what components do we need, how many of each component do we need, and when do we need the components. In determining how much material your product needs, MRP differs from consumption based planning, and MRP logic uses information received either directly from customers or from the sales forecast, calculating the material required based on the dependencies of other materials. And consumption based planning calculates material requirements only via historical consumption data. That means how much it is being consumed in the past times. And consumption based planning does not consider the dependencies between different materials, as it presumes that future consumption will follow the same pattern that the historical data did, and MRP synchronizes the flow of materials, components and parts in a phased order system. Considering the production schedule, it tracks hundreds of variables including orders, sales orders, shortage of material, diet orders, due dates, forecast, marketplace demand, material, inventory, data, bill of material, all these things. And for all companies, MRP has a few goals in common. These include making sure that the inventory level is at a minimum but high enough to provide for the customer need. Now I will discuss the benefits of material requirements planning, and you may use MRP concepts in a variety of different production environments. You may also use them for service providers such as job shops. For example, we can say production environments include instances in which products are complex, products are only assembled to order, or demand items are discrete and dependent. In these cases, MRP can reduce the stored inventory, the component shortages, the overall manufacturing cost, and therefore to purchase. This more accurate scheduling improves your company's productivity by decreasing the necessary lead time and giving your customers a higher quality of production and service. And overall, your company is more competitive in the marketplace. However, with these advantages come a few drawbacks also. Okay, and foremost, MRP is only successful if accounting is accurate. You must keep records of inventory and the BOM changes up to date. Inaccurate input causes inaccurate output also. And another potential downside to MRP is that it can be costly if you don't keep the input in a timely fashion, and it can be difficult and expensive when switching over to a new system. In my next lecture, I will also discuss about the steps includes MRP and the processes, that how the MRP takes place, and I will also discuss about the disadvantages of MRP. And here I am referring a book for your future convenience. You can go through the book. Thank you. Have a nice day.